All right, Giants fans, welcome back to Big Blue Rain Crew Podcast. We're going to update free agency. We're only in day one. I think the Giants are pretty much done. I feel like they're going to be done for a while. Kind of let the big splash free agency get out the way, and then we're going to start picking up our players as need be. As you already see, we picked up Okereke, linebacker for the Colts. Finally, we got a linebacker. We haven't had a good linebacker since Antonio Pierce, and we picked up Pierce from the Redskins in 2005, I believe. So Okereke, good run stuffer, not a great pass linebacker so far in his young career, but you could develop that. It could come. He had a couple interceptions, but really he's a thumper. So what I'm hoping is he's more Antonio Pierce and not so much Ogletree. You remember we picked up Ogletree from the Rams a couple years ago. He was a thumper, hard hitter, run stopper, but couldn't do shit in the pass game. Of course, obviously, Daniel Jones, we signed him. Don't like the deal. Actually, I hate the deal. Daniel Jones is not a $40 million quarterback, and he's damn sure not a $200 million quarterback. He has $35 million worth of incentives on top of his $160 million base salary deal. But we only gave him like $80 million guaranteed, so we could get out of that contract in 2 years if he's shit. We tagged Saquon Barkley, of course, you already know that. That's a good move right there. I don't know if Saquon's going to get his long-term deal like he wants. A lot of teams are moving away from that, giving running back a second contract, and I understand they take a fucking pounding all the time and they're really injury prone, but this offense moves as Saquon moves. So love the tagging of Saquon there. 10 million to 12 million is where I really see Saquon. I think Shane would have signed Saquon Barkley if he would agree to $12 million a year. I really think that's where his number is, but hey, he's not going to go over that line with Saquon Barkley. I really wish he would have took the same approach with Daniel Jones. Obviously, the biggest free agency move here is Darren Waller, without a doubt. This is huge. To be honest with you, every team that has two good tight ends do really well, even if they don't have a true number one wide receiver, which we don't have right now. The middle field is going to be so fucking wide open, and you have two tight ends that could get it done and also offer different skill sets. So Darren Waller, if you don't know much about him, he had two 1,000-yard receiving years in Oakland in 2019 and 2020. 2020, he went to the Pro Bowl. Only issue with Darren Waller is he cannot stay healthy. So we gave up this year's third round pick for him, but truth be told, it was really a trade of Kadarius Toney, because that's where that pick came from. So it was really a Kadarius Toney trade for a Darren Waller trade. So we traded somebody that can't stay healthy for somebody who kind of hasn't shown he could stay healthy either. If Darren Waller could stay healthy, we have a deep threat at tight end that also lines up and play wide receiver. Then you have Bellinger on the other side, or might line up on the same side, where he's more of a possession tight end, and your typical tight end, he could block really well, he catches really well, but he's not going to burn you downfield. So that's where you're going to open up the middle of the field, get the safety off of Bellinger, get him on a weaker linebacker, because all the focus is going to be on Darren Waller. And we don't have a true number one. I really don't see us getting a true number one this year unless we draft one. But we still have hope. I don't really see a true number one being the biggest thing for us right now. Our linebacker core is complete shit, even though we got Okereke. Our linebacker core is still sorry. You know, we got the sorriest linebacker core in the league, so we really still got to boost up the linebackers. We're weak at corner besides Adoree Jackson. We don't know what we're going to do with our safeties right now because of Julian Love, because Julian Love is testing free agency right now. And I really don't see us signing Julian Love back to a big deal, especially when we got McKinney coming up anyways. So I think Julian Love's gone. So we have a lot of holes. And not only that, the interior of our offensive line is really fucking soft. We need a new center. We need two new guards. So what I'm thinking here is Joe Schoen gets very good value picks for the rest of this free agency. Corner, safety, some guards, center help. But when it comes to the draft, I really don't see us reaching for a wide receiver in the first round when you really need a corner, a linebacker, a safety, and some interior help on this team. Wide receiver, yes, everybody thinks that's what we need, but me personally, I don't see that as a huge need, especially in Daboll's offense. And with us getting Waller, he could be our number one threat now. We don't need a number one wide receiver. I don't think this team needs it, especially with so many holes around us. But hey, look, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, like, comment. Let me know what y'all see coming in the future. Rumors have it that we might be trying to get DJ Chark and McCole Hardman from the Chiefs. So y'all stay tuned. Let's see what Joe Shane's really going to cook up. I don't know how much salary cap we have left, but I do know Jones only ate up $18 million worth of salary cap, and Saquon Barkley ate up $10.2 million because he got tagged. So we still have room here, but I don't know how much. And I don't know how much of that Waller contract carries over as well. So, but y'all stay tuned. Let me know what y'all think is going to happen. You think we need a true number one, like a true bona fide dog? I mean, that would be nice to have, but I don't see it happening. I don't see us getting one right now. We got too many other holes we need to fill on this team to repeat, and honestly repeat in a weaker division. The Eagles are not going to be as good in this upcoming season. They lost a lot of pieces. We're kind of at the top of the food chain right now, so we got to capitalize. That's why I don't like Daniel Jones' contract. I think it was too big, but we got to capitalize. We got to fill up these holes, and we got to get this thing rolling in the right direction, because the NFC is weak as a whole, and our division is really weak right now. So we really need to capitalize. All right, Giants fan, this is Big Blue Rancoon Podcast. As always, this is Zeke, and I'm out. Peace.